Hello, Eric. How you doing? Yeah. God, what was the name again? Now I'm forgetting names. Should be in the description of the stream, though, maybe? Yeah. Yes, hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm doing alright myself. Happy day after Christmas. No problem. Ideally, it's still an up-to-date link because, you know, with all the moving to Blue Sky and stuff, you never know who still has their Twitter page up and who doesn't. And if they change names. I'm using tilt controls. Please turn that off, thank you. I guess the interesting question, is the multiplayer still up? The answer is probably not. It's not. This game was never as popular as Gears of War or Halo, so I doubt it is. Let's check. Wouldn't it be funny if it still is? I know I could go back into the original Gears of War and play that at any given point in time. I just want to see. I'm having a sneaking suspicion that this multiplayer is not functional. Oop. I guess not. Okay. Medium, no. Why does every FPS game start with, hey, do you want to invert the y-axis?
The Chimeran threat began in Russia. The origin
of course it was Russia.
Unknown, but its effects
it's always Russia.
Devastating and swift. In the 1930s, reports of biological experiments began leaking out of Russia. Then reports of villages destroyed overnight.
So this is at least the Cold War because Ukraine wasn't on the map.
We feared the Russians had developed a weapon of unparalleled power. The truth was far worse. The Chimeras stayed sealed within Russia for over a decade. Then, in 1949,
oh, World War II.
They launched an attack that overwhelmed all of Europe in a matter of weeks. For several months, we thought England was safe. But in October of 1950, the Chimera burrowed under the Channel. We had prepared for them, but in 3 months' time, the war was lost. We abandoned the cities to the Chimera and retreated to scattered military bases and outposts. The Chimera had won.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
On July the 11th, 1951, the Americans launched an assault on the eastern coast of England.
Oh yeah, America. They're still landlocked.
Sergeant named Nathan Hale.
They're still stuck in the middle of the ocean.
A matter of both scrutiny and myth. What follows are the known events of his life from July 11th to July the 14th, the day he was last seen.
Cool. You know, all things considered, for a launch title PS2 game, or PS3 game, it looks decent. Kind of looks on par with some of the Call of Duties.
Had no idea what
how you doing, Eric?
Facing. The US government had sealed its borders in 1950. Radio waves and newspapers became state property. Only the highest levels of their government.
Okay, so the United States became.
The operation was an exchange.
The United States became China in this one.
Tanks into York. We were giving them our one secret weapon, something we could offer that they couldn't build themselves. I was the commander of the convoy team that was to.
You sure they could build just about anything?
We were ambushed in Manchester on the way to the rendezvous. There was no way to warn the Americans. They were on their own in York, fighting an enemy they knew nothing about.
Why wouldn't you at least tell them?
What happened there? All we know is that Nathan Hale was the sole survivor.
Oh, he's a Fallout protagonist. Sole Survivor was Fallout 4, right? So alternate history World War II. Kind of wasn't expecting that. I thought this was like near future or something. Oop.
Getting out of here! Komrovsky! Sir, your squad! Go now! Come with me, let's go!
Can I have control? Thank you. Oh. Oh. Why am I crouching? Hold. Oh, why is it R1 and L1? What is these controls? Give me a second. I need to fix the controls. Controls. Thank that. I appreciate that this game lets me do this, though. That's kind of neat. There we go. We got controls that make sense. Who the hell aims and shoots with L2 and R2? This isn't a PS2 game. This is the PS3 and 360 era. I might also need to turn down the sensitivity a bit. Actually, no, we haven't aimed yet. There we go. Oh, my audio's also being a little weird. Give me a second while I fix that. No one likes crackly audio. Okay. God, the aiming in this game sucks. Okay, give me a second. I need to turn down the sensitivity because this feels terrible. Is there a way to make this not a toggle zoom? I guess I just had to play. It should be terrible as intended. How you doing, Runstar? There we go. That feels a little better. Oh shoot, where? There they are. Merry Christmas, Cinder. How you doing? Or after Christmas, anyways. They're fine. Okay. Oh. Why didn't the audio play? Something's broken. Give me a second. It isn't stream without things breaking, you know? Did we get it working now? Yeah. Run. Yes, there we go. Unfortunately, that removed the layers. I'll fix that in a second. If I play it again without the audio, it should bring back the layers, right? Actually, no, I can just do this manually. Gotta love when things just break on you. Hi, Laughingstock. How you doing? Yeah, how's everyone doing? Everyone's coming out today. I have Lego. Nice. Where is the layers again? Oop. That's the pet. There we go. Now if I just put those on. Yep, that's the wrong scene. There we go. Set of 3 different sets. Nice. Okay. So that should go away in 10 minutes afterwards. Tim Burton's Batmobile included Batwing and an exclusive figure. Ooh, fancy. That sounds like a good Christmas to me. Yeah, it do be that way sometimes. Oh, okay. This game doesn't do regenerating health. I've just noticed in the bottom left. Why is it hold the crouch? Who the hell does hold the crouch? Toggle zoom, hold the crouch. And I can't untoggle my zoom for a second there. This game have regen, but not that. Not yet. Okay, fair enough. We're not gonna be crouching often. That's for certain. How heal? I can't look down the sights because this game predates, you know, when ADS was kind of the standard. This is still technically an early console FPS, based more on Halo than it would be Call of Duty. Because we're a year off of Modern Warfare's release, in terms of when this came out. But it has the function, and the model looks alright. Yeah, I was using the Halo controls. I had to change these, but the aim was actually on R3. It is a PS3 launch though, yeah. Again, aiming down sights kind of wasn't normal for games back then. Everything was copying Halo, down to the original controls of this. I changed all the controls because why was, like, aim and zoom? Well, I get why aim was here, but why was primary on R1 instead of R2? It's such a weird, I guess also because PS3 launch title, not back before COD was like, this is how you aim and zoom, you know? And shoot. Hi. Friendlies. I have no health. Give me a health kit. I like how we skipped the M4. Oh, All PS3 games used R1L1? That's stupid. Why would they have done that? You have triggers on the controller, no?
They've got enough on us! Lightner, turn
Is because most ports of older games needed Xbox coding due to PS3 coding compilations. I've never played a game outside of PS2 games that used R1L1, so this is new to me. Like, every 360 game did, you know, L2, R2. Why did the PS3 not do the same? That seems weird. The guns animations are like 2 FPS, I've just noticed. The up and down animations, like, very janky. He gets gunned down when he gets up there, so that's fine. We got more health at least. COD's default controls PS3 are always R1L1. So we're Skyrim, Oblivion, Arkham game. Well, I mean, Arkham games aren't shooters, and neither are Assassin's Creed. It was rare for anything? That's weird, because every 360 game used the triggers, including everything you just mentioned. That's why I'm so confused, because I've never played games from this generation where R1 and L1 were aim and shoot, you know? Where's that health kit when you need it? This is so weird. I guess because because it was L1 R1 on the PS2. So they assumed that people would be more used to that. But it's weird that it would have lasted so long until the PS4 generation. Because by that point, the 360 had dominated the PS2 in terms of... the PS3 for a while. Where's that health kit? I need to heal. Is there... I found a flashlight. A lot of games initially use the triggers for camera. Oh, I could probably melee the door. It's hard to tell. This FOV is so tiny. Where do they want me to go? This way. Cool. Give me health. Ooh, fancy gun. What guns do we currently have? So we've got the bullseye, and we've got the M5. We got some classic design too. Where is a health kit? Don't tell me we're coming to the perfect dark school of game design in terms of health. Because that will suck. I don't think there was a sprint button, but oop, that's not the right. I should check. Controls. Jump, crouch, reload. Nope. I'm assuming resistance 2 will... They dead? I think they're dead. No one has health. Where's a health kit? The Combine Soldier and Manhax. This game would have had some Half-Life inspiration, because Half-Life 2 would have been 2 years before this. Line medic observation. Creatures enter through airways. Some remain outside. To mend injuries. Injuries are self-inflicted bruises, lacerations. Victims closely try to tear the creatures out of themselves. Comatose states, no pain response, shallow breathing, static pupils, feverish temperature, profuse sweating. Dehydration appears inevitable if they remain where they lay. Enemy sometimes kills outright, other times infects bodies, leaving them comatose. Found 2 uninfected corpses with the flesh almost entirely eaten away. The infected bodies are left alone. Damn. Did you put this on hard? No. I didn't know what I was exactly getting into with the launch PS3 title, and I'm kind of glad I did, because there's... So far, this part is a bit hard. Fair enough. Yeah, so far there's no way to heal. At least, not that I've found. But yeah, how you doing, Jerry? It becomes more manageable. Also, this aiming is terrible. Insomniac didn't know how to make an FPS, and it shows. There's no heal on the first level. Fair enough. Oh, are you shitting me? Did it put me all the way back at the... Oh, wait, no, this is... Okay, never mind. I thought it put me all the way back at the start of the level. You're doing good? That's good. The world's fastest crouching. Up. Grenade out. Well, grenade's effective. Yeah, Insomniac doesn't know how to make an FPS game, and it shows. Switch to my other account. Sounds good.
Sergeant Hale! Looks like your squad got it bad. Come on, let's get to the depot, double time.
Can you give me a health kit? Nope. I guess the level's over. Sweet. Give me regenerating health now, please.
You seeing this? What the hell is that?
Or just kill us off too, that's fine. Steve Bloom.
No one knows exactly how Hale was infected by the Chimeran virus. Our only clue is a journal entry recovered from the body of a US medic. It says that he encountered a number of comatose soldiers in a dry creek
Consume bugs, exactly.
One of the soldiers, a sergeant, suddenly woke up. Unlike the other soldiers, his body had no wounds at all. The sergeant refused any kind of medical examination, insisting on catching up to the rest of the company. If that sergeant was in fact Nathan Hale, then he remains the only known person to wake up after being infected. Whether the Chimeran virus mutated within him, or whether his body had an innate resistance to it, remains a mystery.
Press the start button. So we're supposed to... Yeah.
They told me Arrow 2 was wiped out. Come on,
Alright. He did not ask me if I wanted treatment or not, like they said. I don't trust it. Either way. I was playing Resistance Retribution a few hours ago. Cool, cool.
Damn these things!
Damnation.
Where the hell are the Brits?
I don't know. There we go. Did it. How did you miss? Feels like it was set so that guy would die. But they missed the attack. I hate that there's just a group that went into the bushes. Pro failed the quick time event. Oh, that's how I heal. Well, they got shot to death. Oop. Oop. The rapid regeneration ability may be the result of more than their metabolic rate. Sometimes sufficient damage will kill a chimera outright or leave it within lasting wounds. Creature cannot heal. Recent research, the chimera developed a symbiotic bacteria which complements and amplifies their healing abilities. Interesting. Oh yeah, how do I throw a grenade? It's on the PSP and PS5. Originally from the Okay, the PS4, PS5. That's cool. Alright. What is the... Okay, grenade is... I set it to L1. Makes sense. I was like, I forgot all the settings I set. Keep America out of foreign wars. Ask, why are we fighting? The Department of War budget has increased by an average of 60% per year for the last 5 years. This is more than triple the size of the American Expeditionary Force. Will ours be the first generation in the history of the United States of America to engage in foreign aggression? Remember, answers come from questions, not bullets. Write to your representatives. Tell them to stay out of Europe. Say no to foreign wars. If only they were telling people what the hell was going on in Europe. Maybe they'd be more interested in fighting. You know, instead of pulling a China on the media. Ow. Why aren't you dead? How many bullets are you gonna take? Toggle zoom is very annoying. Marine Sergeant, my gun's clogged with gunpowder and dirt. Yeah, everyone is happy. There is no war. We're getting along. If only you could hide shipping soldiers out to another country.
Sweaters, Baker 1 approaching Kilo Road, 2 clicks from the depot. Who's near my position? Sound off. Baker 1, this is Furry. We're moving wounded. It's slow going. Baker 12, we've got what's left of 5 and 10. Approaching depot from Romeo Road, ETA 10 minutes. God damn it, someone's gotta be around here. Where's Arrow? Arrow came in over the AA. They bought in the street. Perfect. All right, all Baker units proceed to the depot ASAP.
These guys take so many bullets. Need Insomniac's old weapon upgrade system, you know? I love this game. Cool, cool. So far, I'm not sure what to think of it. The aiming is terrible, but gameplay-wise, it seems fine. Honestly, I wouldn't expect the aiming to be great on an FPS. Can I drive the tank? I can drive the tank. Yeah. It's like Halo tank driving, but worse somehow. I beat all of them. Cool, cool. I might beat them all. Depends on if I like this game enough. I did play a bit of Resistance 3 beforehand, because it was in streaming before the first 2 games. It was in the PlayStation Plus Cloud streaming before the 2 games, and I'm like, this is kind of neat. But I wanted to play the first 2 games first, before I actually continue to the Resistance 3. Blunk. Why would you use any other turret? Unless you're playing cooperative. Maybe I should see if I could get a friend to join me for a cooperative session. That'd be fun. Is the online still on for this game or not? Maybe they can't screenshot or record or live stream games on the PS5. I get it's virtual PS3, I can't screenshot it. Yeah, I gotta get why you can't stream it. The PS5's networking stuff is very limited, as is. You can always play it on PC to get that, to screenshot it if you needed to. Because the PlayStation Now app is also on PC.
Regrouped at an abandoned bus depot in southeast York. Under the command of a Captain Winters, they staged a daring tactical offensive. The Chimera had begun to close in on their position. If the Americans
Can't because I don't have a
secured the
PC.
site, they would have a perfect landing zone, and the battle would tip in their favor.
Ideally, they eventually get PlayStation game streaming onto phones as well. It's like, that's one thing Xbox has over PlayStation right now, is you can play cloud games on your phone. You can't even stream your console to your phone with the PS5, unless you're on the same network. Not too fond of modern Legos. They don't snap as much. That's unfortunate. I kind of get why they'd also make it a little easier, too.
Those machine guns are tearing us to shreds. Get out of this situation. Sir, yes, sir.
I like how they don't hit me with that themselves. Oh, you just... You don't hold the grenade down, you just throw it. I flanked it. Lonk. Wait, I can play Oblivion on my phone? Yep. Happy Christmas, Lance. Oop. Yeah, you can play Oblivion on your phone with cloud streaming if it's in Game Pass. I assume it is. Hi. Are you sure the Chimera are not the good guys? North wall?
Secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Is this the north wall? I see bullets coming this way. Oh, it's over there. Okay, fair enough. Have a grenade. I was behind cover. Don't lie to me, game. Game needs a compass.
Positions. Swain, run a sweep on the north and east walls. Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's heading this way before we're gagging on it.
Maybe I should look for the words northern next time.
Contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Stream games aren't appearing on the app. Oh, for PlayStation? Yeah, you can't stream PS5 games to your or PlayStation games to your phone yet. I assume because they want to push the portal. They want you to buy the $200 piece of equipment and the $300 earbuds. Well, play lets you play the games you have to PS through the app. Only if you're on the same network as your console, though. I know this because I tried it. I tried at work. Remote play You had to be, with the roleplay, you had to be in the house for some godforsaken reason. You have to go. Thank you for the sub, and thank you for hanging out. It's like I could roleplay my Xbox console from work.
Positions. Swain, run a sweep on the north and east walls. Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's heading this way before we're gagging on it. Enemy contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Yep. Okay, I know where they're coming from now. So I think I can get over there before they start arming the turrets.
Swain, run a sweep on the north and east walls. Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's heading this way before we're gagging on it. Enemy contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Grenade out. Oh. Alright, fine. I'll try playing It's just kind of the problem is there's no very good...
Run a sweep on the north and east walls. Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's
There's not a lot of good cover there.
gagging on it. Enemy contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna have to... How did I take out this, area before?
Run a sweep on the north
I
and
rushed
east
it,
walls.
didn't I?
Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's heading this way before we're gagging on it. Enemy contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
Okay, there's actually some decent cover here. I say decent. I can't exactly hide behind it. They can still shoot me, even if I crouch. Can I unaim, please? Reminds me of playing Gears 1 on the hardest difficulty. Oh. Just don't see streamed games from PS3. Yeah, they wouldn't show up on the app because you can't buy them.
Sweep on the north and east walls. Blair, give me south and west. I want to know what's heading this way before we're gagging on it. Enemy contact! North wall at the water tank! Nicholson, secure that wall. Kimball, take your squad and back him up.
You can't play FPS console, you know. I mean, I don't think PC would fix this game, fix the aiming in this game. The aim would still suck.
North wall secure, sir. Hostiles to the west! They're coming around that fuel station! Wake up, ladies! We got more company!
Got one of them.
Hostiles at the fuel station! 9 o'clock!
Trying to see if I can flank the fuel station. There we go. They're all dead.
And the cavalry's here. Perfect timing.
Sure that's not the enemy? Oh, it wasn't.
Well fought. We might just hold this little piece of heaven. Tapazzini, bring those tanks.
Tapazzini, what an amazing name.
Sir! Incoming!
Incoming drop pods from Half-Life. They're gonna hit us with the head crabs. Well, I guess these things are essentially head crabs.
From the craters that the Chimera ended the battle by launching spires. There is no defense against a spire attack. By the time you see them in the air, it's already too late. After impact, the spires release swarms of crawlers. Literally thousands of them can come from a single spire. Whole cities have been infected in minutes. After the crawlers have done their work, the Chimeras send in carriers to collect the dormant victims. The role of the carriers is to transport infected humans to conversion centers. It's at these locations that the Chimeran creatures are born. Hale was brought to a conversion center in the town of Grimsby. My convoy team and I were imprisoned at the same location. We had been captured uninfected, so we were put in makeshift pens until they could infect us.
Given that bomb head, call it the Slovenhire special. Fate's worse than death. Suddenly, Quake 4. Yeah, it would have been inspired by Quake 2 at this time as well. But unrealistic movement, go. Who left me with my guns? Oop. I don't have the ability to shake my controller. I turned that off. Tilt controls off, see? Okay. My controller doesn't have a gyro, Sony. I mean, keep your stuff. I mean, to be fair, no one's ever really woken up. Once they're infected, you're pretty much just comatose until you become the creature. So it's not unbelievable that they just leave you with your weapons.
Thanks for that. I'm Parker.
Hey.
They just saw black tubes with sights and went, yeah, I can keep that.
We thought the Chimera stopped all of you in York.
Chimera?
Those creatures. Oh, you jammed it.
The console, shoot the
I'm sorry,
console.
Hale. Looks like you'll have to find your own way out. I'll be in touch. Frequency 77.6. It was strange enough that a lone American soldier was walking around a Chimeran conversion center. But it was his eyes that were most disturbing. They showed unmistakable Chimeran traits.
Hard to tell
It
when
was
you
subtle,
black and
but it
whited
was
the
there.
image.
Whoever Nathan Hale was, he wasn't entirely human.
How am I supposed to see these subtle Chimeran traits if you black and white the image? Yeah, there we go. Shake the analog stick works. Don't need to shake the controller. You know what? Just out of morbid curiosity, let's try the tilt controls. I've got a DualSense sitting around somewhere. I'm using tilt controls. They don't work. Okay, so I guess the tilt controls are exclusively for getting enemies off of you. Weird. I like breaking boxes. I'll get to the weird noises coming from over there in a second. That sounds a lot closer than it actually is. Oh, there he is. I thought maybe they tried fixing the terrible aiming in this game with, you know, motion controls. But even then, that probably wouldn't have saved the aiming in this game. Motion controls don't really make aiming better. There is no fix. The fix is a remaster. Though I doubt Sony really cares enough about this game to remaster it. It's just another of their failed attempts to make a Halo killer. The aim is unmatched when I use motion aiming in Modern Warfare 3. Helps a lot with idle sway. Fair enough. I've never really found a use for gyro aiming, unless it was with the Steam controller. Because with the Steam controller, you could set when you want the gyro aim to enable. In that game's case, I set it to enable when I'm touching the right stick. Or the right touchpad. But you could also set it so it enables when you're touching an analog stick. Because the Steam controller knows when you're touching the analog sticks. It's just really neat design that more controllers should do. Because, like, when it's always on or always off, it's just annoying. But when you have the ability to control, it has a setting for keybinds, always, or while aiming. That's at least half decent. While aiming, that's good. Gotta select what kind of zooms are affected. I personally prefer it to be enabled when I'm holding the right stick. Or touching the right stick. Oh. I accidentally zoomed. Doesn't activate, but it's 12x? Okay, interesting. That's actually good design. Good on Modern Warfare 3. It has to do at least one thing right?
I want you to keep your eyes peeled. We need to learn all we can about this place.
Stealth. Adamaro, I have to chew on a potato. Malvo. Did so much right. But people just want to keep on hating Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer games. I hate on Infinity Ward just because I don't like them. But Sledgehammer didn't exactly do anything wrong with Modern Warfare 3. They were told to make a game in like 4 months, and they made a game in 4 months. But potato and chewing. That's fine. How you doing, Adamaro? Problem is Activision. Oh, 100%. Working? Oof. You remember the damn place. When they said they'd take a year break from Call of Duty, they really should have just stuck to it. Instead of, you know, releasing a game that was essentially a DLC as a full game. They want to make a game so bad, I want to see them do it. It's like Modern Warfare 3 was already in development as a DLC for Modern Warfare 2, but they decided to release it as a full game instead. And then force, you know, Treyarch to make something for it when they had to be focusing on their own game. At least that didn't affect Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 is the best Call of Duty game in forever. Since Infinite Warfare? Yeah, I'll say since Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was good. Hedgehog. Hedgehog grenades come here and... Ooh, it's thrown like an ordinary hand grenade. Because nothing will beat the OG COD 4. Fair enough. Uses AI on nearly every 2D asset. There we go, we've swapped our grenades to the hedgehog. Seven? Twitch, how you do? We get 3 minutes of ads for maximum revenue. It's also just the only way. Oh, god damn it. I'm getting better at aiming. Jokes on Twitch, I'm using the home player. So watch until it stops. Oh wait, the guy I killed earlier. Striped feet. Interesting design choice. I'm stealth. Easy. Stiff. What was I thinking again? BO6 uses AI on never 2A asset. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It still doesn't change that it's better than every Call of Duty game that has come out in like the last... Hello, thank you for the subscription, Adamaru. Still doesn't change the fact that it's better than every Call of Duty game that has come out in between Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare 2 and now. Like, AI bullshit aside, it's still 50% of the calling cards are AI. Like, AI bullshit aside, there hasn't been a Call of Duty game as good in, like, forever. Maybe Black Ops 2, but I've never played Black Ops 2. Gets you past ads. Exactly. And of course, with Twitch limiting the amount of ad rev you get on any tags that... any LGBT tags. Yep. 7 ads, God. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is still the, like... I'd argue it's the second best Call of Duty game, if not the best Call of Duty game. AI bullshit aside. Is it the best zombies? Probably not. That's still Black Ops 3. It's definitely the best multiplayer. Probably a return to Modern Warfare 3 when I'm done with Dark Matter. Cool, cool.
Stretch your buttocks.
Stretch reminders. Pop spine. Felt good. Where am I going? Press this button? Okay. It wasn't exactly clear that I could press that. God, these stupid mines. And cutscene.
The conversion center was built on top of an old fish cannery. Networks of tubes transported the bodies from one stage of conversion to another. Once humans are infected by the Chimeran virus, they fall into a coma. The virus begins changing their bodies from the inside out,
Out of liquid.
eventually turning them into one of the
Coffee, I should say.
creatures. The conversion centers simply speed up the process.
Damn. Where is my... There's my bottle. Story-wise, the game's so far kind of neat. Gameplay-wise, it takes a lot of getting used to. Press the start button.
Sergeant Hale, come in. I'm seeing more hybrid patrols now. They must know we've escaped. Be careful.
Skill issue. Okay. It's like, I saw a person sliding through these things. Yep, there they are. Don't you dare rush me. It's kind of funny, this and Gears of War released like maybe a few days apart, and it's kind of funny just how like the Locust, the Chimeran sound. It's like if I didn't know any better, I think I was playing a first-person Gears of War game. Oop. Though, unlike this game, Gears of War actually has good aiming. Oh, the other one ran. It could be Call of Duty aiming, or you just aim in the general vicinity and you get hit. That's more so Halo aiming, if you think about it. But even then, Halo is the standard for aiming. In this game, this is like, nah. It needs accuracy when each bullet hits size of over 9,000. That was weird motion from that corpse. Actually, Halo had a thing called bullet magnetism, where you just aim in the direction the bullet's literally magnetized to the target.
During the second phase of the conversion process, the humans are wrapped in cocoons. This accelerates the final stages of the conversion.
Weird.
What emerges from the cocoon is determined by the strain of the virus. Each Chimeran creature is created by a separate strain. What we call hybrids, the ones that most closely resemble humans, have the shortest gestation period. The more beastly creatures take months to create and are made from multiple human bodies.
That's horrifying. I'm assuming the strain of the virus we got is something a bit more special. Ah, you shits. Funny thing is, there's definitely some aim assist in this game. So that's not really the problem, it's just the aiming in general just feels really stiff. Something I can get used to. Played plenty of games with stiff aiming. Yeah, thank you again for the subscription, Adamaro. I heard that. That came from inside the building, I think. It's like a demented butterfly farm. Have a grenade. Oh, I wanted to try these grenades out, didn't I? Oh, that is actually just funny. Have that. And that. How did you survive? I blew his leg off. Hi. Bye. What is that aim? What are those? 2006. Well, you gotta love it. Again, this game is trying to copy Halo in terms of control scheme. So the aim is just zoom in camera. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 wouldn't... Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare wouldn't release until, you know, the year after this game. I mean, if you want silly, you should have seen the original control scheme. This game is nice enough to let me change the controls. But R1 was shoot originally instead of R2. Oh yeah, and aim was set to R3. The original aim button was down here. Wait. Oh, they really just let me do that. That's funny. How many games today still don't? Yeah, I changed every single control because I'm like, why is R1 shoot? And then where is my aim button? I'm like, oh, the aim button's the same as Halo. Let me customize my controls. Yep. Oh, it just... I like how the game was smart enough to know, maybe don't change the analog stick to the X button, or square button. Yeah, I can change all these controls. There's even a button to find partner. Oh yeah, this game is co-op, by the way. I don't know if the multiplayer servers are still up, but there is co-op. I doubt that any of the multiplayer servers are up, though. Typhoon, thank you for the raid. If you're buying, I'm playing. It's in PlayStation Plus's game streaming. You have to stream it, unfortunately. This is still technically a PS3 game. Don't believe it, hush, not real. Yeah, how you doing, Typhon? Hope you're streaming well. What were you doing while you were playing? But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. I'm Vis. I'm a variety streamer who plays all sorts of games, and we're playing really old PS3 launch title. Because I realized this was on the PS5 through game streaming. Doing good. Was doing Eden Crafter. Never heard of it. What is Eden Crafter? Yeah, if you're not following Typhoon, you should. They're a really good bean. Oh yeah, I always forget that the PS3 has to take 3,000 years to show your trophy information. That's not even the game I'm playing. Where is Resistance? The combination of Satisfactory and Planet Crafter. It's quite sad the old CODs aren't on PS5 streaming. Fair enough. It was PlayStation's first online interface. Fair enough. Imagine playing BS2 with that resolution. Yeah, 720p on my 4K screen. This game... Oh yeah, Twisted Metal Black. That's kind of a neat icon for Twisted Metal Black, even though it's the PS4 version. There's Resistance 3. There's Resistance 1. Oh, does Resistance 1 not have trophies? That's weird. You know, I don't think I've ever played a 360 game that didn't have achievements So it's very weird seeing a game from this generation without any trophies. I'm going to lurk. It's nearly 3 a.m. for me. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Hope you had a lovely Christmas. Thank you again for the raid. It's much appreciated. Trophies came a year or two after the PS3 release. Doesn't know if New Vegas has any. Ah, oh yeah. The trophy achievement thing was a whole Xbox like thing, and PSX. Didn't see what that notification was. Gargo Gamer, thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, Xbox made achievements a thing, and then PlayStation eventually followed suit. I'm surprised Oblivion does. I mean, it would make sense that some developers would go back and update their games to have trophies. Can't recall getting trophies on Oblivion. Yeah, going back to the whole imagine playing Black Ops 2 like this. Eat my work so I could go back to sleep. But Mao, though. Yeah, going back to what you were saying about Black Ops 2. It's like you could play Black Ops 2 at this resolution, or you could just, I don't know, play it in backwards compatibility on Xbox and 4K. It's like, I know you can't exactly see what I'm seeing, because to you, it's the normal game resolution that it's playing in. For me, it's blurry on my 4K TV. My TV's doing a damn fine job, though, of upscaling this. But it still looks kind of like Vaseline has been smeared all over my screen 3 times over.
The final stage of the Chimeran conversion process is known as the birthing chamber. The cocoons are opened and new Chimera are born. In the case of hybrids, a cooling apparatus is fused into their bodies. The Chimeran metabolism is
Power of Vaseline. It does great work.
This results in remarkable healing abilities, but also raises their body temperatures significantly. Without the cooling apparatus, the hybrids would overheat and die.
Damn. I'm guessing one of the games is going to have a whole story about them trying to terraform the planet into you know, a snow world. Yeah. Well, game and streaming works well. I still prefer proper backwards compatibility because it's like, yeah, I can play it and need more snow. I agree. Everything's too hot. We need cold snow. Yeah, I'd prefer backwards compatibility any day. Even me, exactly. Because then you can run the game in like 4K and whatever. It's such a really detailed animation. Too hot for anyone's own good. Exactly. Birds.
Sergeant, I've made it out of the camp. The hybrids are on full alert. Looks like you're going to have a fight on your hands.
Like, the PS4 is one thing, but they didn't take advantage of the PS5 to do so. Pissing me off that Sony didn't put the ability to use PS3 discs on the PS5. They still haven't figured out how to emulate it. Have you heard about the bird? The bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. It's like, they still haven't figured out how to emulate the PS3 yet, which I guess fair. They probably think it costs more money than it would be worth to have PS3 emulation. Gonna give you the bird. Cornish fresh squid. Berry vest fish. Dover sole, sea bass, honkfish, swordfish, halibut, lemon sole. Why does this look like it was written recently? I think what's funny is people have figured out how to emulate the PS3 on the... Ooh, a shotgun. Oh, bad. No alcohol for you. Yeah, people have figured out how to emulate the PS3 on the Xbox before Sony has figured out how to emulate the PS3 on PS5. Rossmore 236 combat shotgun is employed by the British Army for base defense and urban warfare. Even funnier, the emulator is FOSS. It's noted its potential stopping power, close quarter engagement, pressing R. Ooh, so it's double barrel. And it does the Half-Life shotgun thing. So that's cool. We have a shotgun. And the Chimeran are terrible at darts. Shut up. Shut up. The PS2 emulator I just reinstalled PCS2 is also FOSS. I need to screw around with the more emulation on the Xbox. Captured during patrol of Liverpool, approximately 14. We're back. Stream freeze. Yeah. Internet had a small drop for a second. It do be that way. I don't know why I was looking for a map all of a sudden. This area just made me feel like needing a map all of a sudden. Yeah, it's normal around this time that Cox decides they want to drop my internet randomly. Yeah, that happens infrequently, so it is what it is. I keep, like... Oh, what is this locations thing? Oh. It keeps track of all the missions we've done. I keep trying to open a map, and I'm like, there is no map. The happens randomly, and generally only for a second. It probably also doesn't help that I am extra pressuring my network today. The shotgun kind of sucks. Yeah, the shotgun kind of sucks. You gonna teabag me or what? Speaking of community work, even Resistance 1 multiplayer got revived by a group of volunteers. Oh, is the multiplayer servers for this game down? I was kind of wondering that, because I'm like, oh yeah, I could play this co-op with somebody. Oh, this thing actually works. Okay. We can play pool. It almost is a functional pool table. Oh, they've been dead a decade. That's unfortunate. Resistance 2 or 3 have yet to be revived. It's always funny to me that I could always go back to, like, the original Gears of War game and still play that online. But anytime I find a PS3 game, it's like, oh, the servers are dead. Or a PS4 game, the servers are dead. I feel like every Xbox 360 or, you know, every Xbox 360 game I play, the servers are still up for it. The war has around 86 players each day. Currently hosting R1 online, but no one is online last I checked, and most recently I've seen 2 to 3 players. I know around half of them. Most are on Nocturnes. Fair enough. Like, if you're playing a Call of Duty game, it's going to be for zombies. An older one, anyways. There's our shotgun. No surprises there. That was an explosion. Something blew up. Barely anyone was on Verruct or Shinonuma. I don't really know enough about World of War Zombies to know. Hybrid just hunt him down. Yee. Oop. Grenade out. Grenade out again. Skill point acquired for. Oh yeah, this is Insomniac. They have the skill point system. Their take up. Meanwhile, per R2 is being worked on, but there have been no updates in 2022. Fair enough. I can imagine getting online working for a PS3 game could be a bit difficult. We're live. Stealth. R2 co-op. This is what I yearn for the most since I miss using memory to wipe out alien hordes in no time. And being level 30. Fair enough. What's the range on this shotgun? Not very far. Hunt him down again from the hybrid. It honestly sounded like that hybrid said, fuck you. This is definitely very dark for Insomniac. But then again, I guess when you're told, make something to compete with Halo, it kind of just go dark. I don't really know if this was Insomniac's decision or if it was just, hello, more intel. God, I'll take you myself. This does not feel Insomniac, or does it really feel... It definitely does feel like a company that's never made an FPS before. Followed some Cloven down from Lancaster. Their behavior is highly unusual. Most Cloven avoid the Chimera at all costs, but these are openly engaging them. They've harassed stalker patrols for days. It's almost like they're hurting them. Sergeant Minton wants McIntyre. Yeah, they actually speak here, if you're on PAL. You could even switch the languages to hear them speak in different languages. That's kind of neat. The 2006 script has, damn, you know it's badass. Yep, that's exactly why Gears of War is as good as it is. These enemies say, damn, I need to play the Gears games again. They're hurting them. Wants to observe them a little longer before getting back to radio range of Northern Command. Cloven has allowed the Chimera to completely surround them in York. They're avoiding the Chimera, only engaging them reluctantly now, as if to hold their attention. What are the damn Cloven waiting for? Why they lured the Chimera to York? Who are the Cloven? We got a whole other group now, I guess. I'm guessing we're gonna be shooting at human enemies at some point in this game. Here's the dame. Someone used PS Sound to rip the audio files of various enemies and post them to YouTube. That's kind of neat. How did I get up here again? There it is. Really? This game really needs an FOV slider. I feel like I'm just encased into a small box. My head's encased into a small box. That's how I know what these guys are saying. Cool. I mean, I'll probably, if I listen more, I know as well. Oh, hi. That music cue didn't work very well. It's like they had lined up a sound cue for the enemy appearing on the roof, and it just kind of broke. FOV slider, that's like 15 years away. I mean, most PC games had FOV sliders by this point. Or at least an FOV higher than 65. It's the half-breed. Fair enough. It's like in the eyes, if I remember correctly. So all they have to do is see my eyes and go, half-breed. I was like, why are all these things here? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's for co-op, is it?
Be advised, the Chimera has set out a trap. They have sentry guns covering your only route out.
Not console. But even then, 90 was kind of the standard for the time. Half-Life 2 was kind of, they changed that because they lowered their FOV to 75 so you could better see the faces. 6580. It's like Half-Life 1 was 90 and then Half-Life 2 was 75. They went up to 80. That's a lot of guys. Have a grenade. It's a lot more guys. Have another grenade. Oh. I really wish the shotgun wasn't terrible. I want to use it more. Grenade out! Oh, I actually saw some people fly. Oops, the potato. Flop. Why though? Grenade out. Oh, that guy jumped out of the way of the grenade. I don't want to flop. I want them to flop. Is he dead? Oh, shit. What the hell's on my hand? but you flopped like a good potato. Indeed. Now I need to boop them to make them flop. Grenade. Grenade. Not even the hybrid said you're dead. Sometimes say that even when you're still alive, as I've heard elsewhere. I just heard the line again. Yeah, the enemy telling you to die sounds like a thing the enemy would do. The enemy telling you that you will die or you're about to die is a very enemy thing for them to do. Perish. Shatter. Cease. Sounds like lines from Gears of War. I almost didn't see you guys. Well, we've gotten further than we've gotten before. For the voice files, they even know that you're critically injured. Cool. It's like Fear Light. Where the enemy in Fear knows exactly what's going on at every single moment. Honestly, if anything this game has over their last attempt to make a better Halo, it's that it's actually kind of fun. Killzone wasn't fun. Killzone was very unfun. At least the first game. I don't know about the second or third. But the first game was very boring. Might have been IG's first essay. I love how they try to make things as dynamic as possible. I said, how dare you sit on my face, in my head. Keep it up. It's comfy. Even in detail, they may have missed over a decade ago. Kinky. Like, this might have been their first attempt at an FPS, but they did a damn good job at it. It's like Guerrilla wishes they could make a game that plays this well. At least this time. Horizon Zero Dawn is a thing, so Guerrilla at least has one good game in their... one good game in their portfolio.
Move it, Sergeant, or you'll find yourself left behind.
Hold on! God, they're so impatient.
I was able to make it to the surface and summon a rescue. Flying into the Chimeran territory was always dangerous, but we had to risk it. Hale made it out shortly after. I looked for any further signs of conversion. Fever, nervous movement, paranoia. There was nothing. Just the gold-colored eyes.
Which we still can't see because everything is black and white.
Soldiers had been trying to recover the convoy ever since my squad was ambushed.
I might not know England, but I don't think that's the location of Manchester.
Defeating the Chimera. I wanted to take Hale back to Northern Command for debriefing. Maybe he could sense I was suspicious of him. He joined the Manchester squad before I could say a word.
Ideally, if they ever bring the Killzone series to PlayStation Plus outside of 4, Killzone 2 and 3 hopefully are more fun than 1 was. Joined a Discord server? What? Manchester is on the west. Ah, okay. I thought so. They joined the Discord? They joined Manchester. Manchester United, we're now a soccer team. What the hell is that thing? The shotgun might not be great, but shooting both the barrels definitely is very satisfying. When you do both barrels, the shotgun actually does look very good. I just got done with a bag. Actually, pieces. That's dangerous. Oh. Yeah, we got a new enemy type, it looks like, which means we're gonna get a new weapon soon, hopefully. Very good to see a different looking hybrid. The skin's changed. Imagine if I was missing any. That would be bad. The skin changed, their cooling unit looks different. Hold on 1 second, I'm reloading. And I think they may or may not have some different weaponry. Some of them might, not all of them. I was about to say, where's a healing kit when you need it? Something I appreciate about games that don't have, like, regenerating health is they actually have to balance in combat encounters instead of relying on regenerating health to make the balance for them. Sniper. Grenade out. Actually, I've just realized what they're doing. They're shooting me with the secondary fire of the laser gun. That's what I thought was the different weapon. It's actually the Chimeran just trying to hit me with the tag. And that was because of the demo that Ted Price once played at E3. Yeah, this feels like a very E3 demo level, more than anything. Can I unaim, please? There's like a weird cooldown on the toggle aim that makes it very annoying to use. Probably it had God mode on at the time. Fair enough. What's the point of cover if it doesn't work? Well, the font was different though. Had European extended and the gun sounds were crispier than in the final game. Oh, it put me all the way at the start of this. That's lame. And very annoying. I couldn't just get through that the second time with the shotgun. Fair enough. I'll play normally. And if I get the opportunity to shotgun my way out of the situation, I will. Grenade, thank you. Insomniac used the Euro site, the Euro style, and oh, that's interesting. First Resistance game almost used Euro style, the in-game font, but later went DIN, German Institute for Standardization. Interesting. Gotta love fonts. Was in Ratchet & Clank full frontal assault. I still need to play more of the Ratchet & Clank games. Oh. Was my health that low? I didn't even know. Yeah, looking back at the stream, I see it now. My health was at, like, nothing. Where did that grenade go? Oh, I just blew up my own guy. Fair enough. Nexus is last. Okay. Loading. Headshots are still semi-effective. Is he dead? I think he's dead. We're winning! Is he dead? I think he's dead. Wasn't dealing with it. Iguana? ID the route to part 1? He's not, of course. Always interesting to learn what fonts games use sometimes. I mean, like, the Yakuza font is iconic as shit, if you think about it, for example. The Carabin's range in this game is impressive. Someone get me. Oh, you. Reloading. Only other game I played that a year ago was Retro Clank was COD Ghost. Weird. I'm gonna die. I already don't like this level. Where are the checkpoints? That guy went flying. What is the point of cover if it doesn't work? You know? BO1 was mainly Helvecta with the touch of Bank Gothic. BO2 was Agency FB. BO3 I only remember Escom and Refrigerator. The latter returning in COD M. COD Mobile. Or Modern Warfare. Oh, I just blew myself up. Have a grenade. Mobile, cool. Shit. Which I have running now, the Game Loop emulator. Official from Tencent, but I have yet to play today. Fonts, yep, they're all fonts. I need so... I was reminded while I was playing Destiny Rising that I really need a half-decent Android emulator, because BlueStacks sucks. And the emulator made by the company that made Destiny Rising, NetEase, also sucked. It's slightly unfair to BlueStacks because it worked for the most part, unlike the NetEase one, but it couldn't keep my controller connected. Oh, ads are about to start in like 30 seconds. There's a native PC version of COD multiplayer, but it's China only. Makes sense. With the ads, I'm gonna take a short stretch break. What time is it currently? 10:24? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a shortish stretch break for about 5 minutes, and then we'll be right back. zombies and... Okay. COD Online got me pretty hooked. Cool. I'm back. The whole game is in Chinese, but I'm breaking it. It's nothing to worry about. Scared the fuck out of me. Yay. First COD to have Battle Royale before Blackout. COD Online. Ugh. Alright, let's see if we could actually get to this level this time. Nowadays, COD is the closest anyone will have to having COD Online-like experience. Fair enough. Maybe one day they'll do what like Halo did with Halo Online and just add the content to one of the other games. Just gonna, except it's global. Shino Numa. See some people go global. Yeah. Me with what I've saw about Halo Online as well. Said Halo Online got shut down, but they did add the maps from Halo Online to Halo 3. So that was nice. Out of the way. Twitch is playing games. It thinks I'm sending identical messages. Twitch do that sometimes. Come on. Stealth your head out. Screw it. Many people want COD Online to go, yep. This is something I remember very well. Shooter up top. Reloading. Heal. What is the point of cover in this game? Alright, so far so good. Alright, they're all dead. Biggest catch to play COD Online was the lag. Since all the servers were China only. Yeah, makes sense. Gaming VPN. It's half my ping to playable levels. Sounds like I have friends in Australia trying to play any online game. And he's dead. You can deal with it. Oh, come on. I shot him in the shoulder, you saw that. Also, the one system locals must be set to PSA, otherwise, as I've learned, they'll get kicked soon after joining a match. Don't bite his face off, that's my job. Alright. I think we made it the furthest we made it so far. Give me a checkpoint, please, and thank you. Playing R1 and PS5. GZ so far. Technically, it's the game streaming version because it's not directly on, you know, the PS5. Oh, shit. I really hate how they'll rush me sometimes. It does not. There's no trophies in this game. Ah, and it started me over from here again. I think I grenaded the corpse on accident and blew myself up. There we go. Yeah, they didn't bring... Size Matters is also the PSP version, no? Yeah, with this, it's the, yeah. This is just the original PS3 port, if you think about it. So, no trophies. There really needs to be an easier way to open and close the PS3 menu. It's like if you play backwards compatible games on the Xbox One, you can just press start and select together and open up the 360 menu. That's hit and pull. Yeah, for streaming, they have a server rack of PS3s that I assume have a bit more processing power than the actual PS3, because there's games I've played that I was told were incredibly, had like lag issues on the PS3 that just don't have those same issues here. Like, this game's running very smooth right now, at least at 30 FPS. Which is impressive for a launch title. It was the first game in the franchise to have trophies. I thought they retroactively them in R1. You'd think they did it. I mean, that makes sense. This is technically a World War II game. Kinda neat that you know Morse code, though. Good detail. Yeah, it makes sense that they'd use Morse code. That'd still be a major thing in World War II. I feel pretty pissed at them closing the servers because one trophy short of platinum. Damn. Again, it's always wild to me that all these servers are still down, yet I could go boot up the original Gears of War and probably find an online match. And that came out, like, a few days before this game. Was 1,000 kills short of the Killing Machine trophy, getting 10k kills in ranked competitive matches. Ah. That's unfortunate. That's a corpse. I keep aiming at the corpse, thinking it's an enemy. Grenade! Grenade. But at least I was able to end my R2 online career with 100+ kills and go out before I went to bed. Nice, nice. So we're gonna shut the March, but extended it to April 8th. Cool. That was for the first game, right? Furthest we made it so far. For all Resistance games. That was for all of them? Damn. I guess they never really did plan backwards compatibility then. Because I think that was R3 got a brief revival online. Interesting. I guess because it came to game streaming. Last quarter of... Cool. Is Resistance 3, up until I don't know when, was the only game in PlayStation Plus game streaming, or PS Now as it would have been called back then. I don't know how long ago it was added, but it's in there. Oh, this way. It's hard to tell where you're going when everything is gray and brown. Bloody Yank's a fast learner. Online multiplayer, that is. You dead? He's dead. I like that small detail of the air hoses. Have a grenade. We're good. Bloody Yank's a fast learner. Maybe you should have told us about the threat before just having us go after the threat, you know? Got a bunch of people killed. I mean, the deaths of everyone is also on the US for not letting people know what the hell they're getting into. But it was the British's job to make sure the Americans were ready for this hell. Stick your head up. Thank you. They're giving us a bunch of grenades. I don't like that. I have a gun. They dead? I think they're dead. Yep, they're dead. All I'm saying is the game better have checkpointed me, because if I start this whole level over again... Ah, yes, church. My favorite location for violence. What the hell are you? Ah, the cathedral. I never like when someone says that. That implies this place is gonna suck.
The convoy was stranded on the west side of Manchester. The site was guarded by stalkers, so the only route in was on foot. A radio message from Hale's squad said they were entering Manchester Cathedral. The cathedral was a field hospital during the war. It was abandoned in a hurry and still had some supplies and ammunition. Unfortunately,
It's about the
it was also
IRL
a breeding
controversy.
ground for some of the lower forms of Chimera.
I feel like walking into any building is a terrible idea during stuff like this because they could just hide a bunch of small things in it. Press the start button. Kind of like Good Springs in New Vegas. Though I think they celebrated their inclusion versus, you know, a church, which is probably upset by it. At least this is a good way to figure out if this game has aim assist. Because sure as hell doesn't feel like it at times. Well, that was effective. That Batwing is very interesting. Oop, hello. I want that gun. Oh shit. Give me gun. Auger. My Legos. Yee. To be fair, an overly aggressive alien race is not one to care. I wasn't even paying attention to what that said, but I think it's cool nonetheless. Ooh. Oh shit. It's pretty effective. I think all the guys following me may or may not have just died. And well, it's a skill issue. Get back here. Stick your head back out. GG for not having a howler jump at me so much. I'm assuming that's the big runny guy. Yeah, that thing. Howlers are a large quadruped strain of chimera. Their rudimentary vocalizations are believed to provide the beast with some level of communication. The calls can be heard for miles. Chilling effect those familiar with the source. Howlers have a leathery hide that shrugs off most light arms fire. Combat shotguns at close range are proven effective. Okay. Good to know. It's such a small thing to be upset with. Seems like the crawlers avoid infected bodies, been stacking the comatose bodies of our friends against the walls to keep the crawlers out. No one has time to think about reverence, even in a church. No wonder they are... Okay. Corporal Lewis and I are the only medics left. Crawlers got Dr. Saver last night. We used morphine to stop his heart. Damn. The crawlers were dead when we pulled them out. Seems to act only as a delivery mechanism for the virus. Once the subject is infected, the crawlers die and are absorbed into the body. Weird. Okay, so those tiny things go around infecting people. Oh, they're talking about the small. Wait, what was the crawler again? Oh, those things. I thought these were crawlers, but no, there's something else. Ah, so these things are crawlers that failed. Weird. So they're using the bodies of people infected to keep the crawlers out. And this area is full of the leapers because so many failed crawlers. Title article on recipe detailing the controversy. I mean, that makes sense. It's funny, this thing doesn't exactly feel powerful. It shoots very powerful, but the bullet doesn't really look like it does much. The gun that feels the most powerful so far is still this, even though it also is kind of weak. How to play pool. I feel like that would have knocked the other one a bit further than that, but I'm not one to question the physics engines of a video game. It's still bouncing around. I think the physics are doing weird things when I look away. I heard y'all running. I thought you were an enemy for a second there. Probably the balls are infected. The hell are you? Oh, you're another auger guy. Excellent, I can use more auger ammo. I don't know how I avoided that, but I'll take it. That's not good cover. Hybrid trying to head glitch. There you go. I never liked when there's a guy I was shooting at who just vanishes. Oh good, another one of these things. Gotta love these things. This totally doesn't look like a boss arena or anything. Well, they're not bosses. Auger. Auger. They said shotgun is the most effective against them, but the auger does a much better job. Well, that was underwhelming. First howler trying to jump on you. Unfortunately for them, I know how to circle strafe. Oh, good. A minefield. It's a field with a whole bunch of hidden mines. Unlike those 3 that we just saw. The game is letting us know, hey, this area is gonna have a bunch of those. Ow. I like how they put that there and mined it. As if they were specifically. More effective in this game than the sequels. Fair enough. I'd assume the sequels would probably be going for more Call of Duty than Halo. What's over here? Lore. That made me walk a really long way for this lore. The squad was ambushed by a stalker. Your movement speed is the same whether you're walking or circle strafing. Fair enough. Concentrating fire on the power core. Most of our aircraft destroyed, it appears they're starting to use stalkers to hunt down the troops as well. We'll have to make sure every soldier knows how to use Hamlin's technique. Circle strafing? Oh. I always forget how sensitive my triggers are. Oh, I was about to say. Like, where do they expect me to go? The answer was out of the... Hi. You the one that set up the minefield? Have a grenade. Oh, they've countered my grenade with a grenade. I forgive you. This is back when you fired with the bumpers. I have a fancy controller with, this guy died like he lived, being fabulous. But yeah, I have a fancy controller where I can set how, at what, like, just how far to push the trigger to make it shoot. So in this case, I have it so I can essentially just rub the trigger and it goes, you know? Ow. I really do not give you a lot of time to react to those stupid hedgehogs. Ah, yes. How was I supposed to know that that one was gonna go up in the air? There's a preset controller out. Had the preset controller out. But I assume that you can change between... The presets still let you change them. Change the trigger, change from bumpers to triggers if you wanted. Oh shit. Yeah, it doesn't help that it took so much damage from the mines. It put me before the whole thing. okay. Even had a tinker with tactile, but stuck with the default with respect to the PS3. Tactical is the bumper jumper, right? I like bumper jumper. You missed. Did it save me grabbing the intel from over there? Looks like it did. Sweet. Wrong. You missed. Ow, I was behind the tree. We're good. I have health. Health I have. He's dead. They're down. And I got more auger rounds. He died fabulous. Please die. Thank you. Hi, bye. I hear someone shouting. I thought they were behind that door. The mine takes the... That's funny. The mine kill their own men. Cool. Where is this guy who's shouting at? Too bloody many of them. It sounds like a skill issue. Okay. Just you and me.
Hell, mate, you alright? Get in here!
Captain Mitchell's squad had located the convoy. Unfortunately, stalker sightings in the area made immediate recovery impossible. The stalker is one of the Chimera's most feared weapons. They move quickly and fire anti-aircraft missiles with deadly accuracy. The technology used in the stalker remains one of the most intriguing and frustrating mysteries of the Chimera. Mitchell had been fighting a losing battle most of the morning, holding out until reinforcements arrived. Meanwhile, the Chimera kept coming. To everyone on the ground, it seemed the convoy was all but lost.
Tactical was just a swap between the right stick button and one of the face buttons. Ah. Okay. So essentially changing crouch and melee.
Looks like we found the fight!
Forcing me to pick stuff up on my own, against my own free will. This looks like an area in Gears of War. You know, that area where Carmine gets his first of many deaths. Just back from refilling my water. Cool, cool. Hydration is important. Oh. Grenade out. Grenade out. Get your ass out of the way. Ted uses level ability to perform multiple complex calculations, coincidental with a lot of background activity, especially with the head. Neat. I think they're dead. Alright, bandit closing in on our position. Let's go. Where are they? That video is on YouTube. That's kind of neat. Oh. They have dropships. I honestly haven't taken a look at those things. Have a grenade. Damn it. I thought he was dead. How did this game fail? I mean... there hasn't been a fourth game yet. They haven't even bothered to remaster these for the current gens. It's like, of all the PS3 games, this is one of the few that hasn't seen a remaster yet. That and Killzone. Just kind of feels like Sony wants to forget about this franchise. At least the NPC that killed the hybrid near your corpse. Yee. Buzzard, it's laying an egg. It took them forever to even bring this series to game streaming. Doesn't make it is because of a Marvel license? What? What Marvel license? There's a 2 and 3, but there is no 4. This game never left the PS3. In fact, to even play this game, you still need a PS3, in a way. Spider-Man. I mean, Insomniac wouldn't... Sony has specific studios for remastering. Even before they had Spider-Man, they were still working on games. Also just Ratchet and Clank and Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, this got 3 games, and then Sony just kind of forgot it ever existed. Are they dead? I think they're dead.
Stalker!
Oop, where? Ow. Friend! They also had Fuse, which I briefly played, included co-op, and my cousin was... but that was ages ago. Fuse? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. That's the EA game, where EA was like, hey, it's too bright and colorful, make it brown and ugly. Circle strafe, circle strafe, circle strafe. Nope. Frame rate died. It didn't even step on me. I just walked into it and I died. Why? Okay, it put me back here. God, what is the point of cover in this game sometimes? Oh, that guy just got wrecked. Yeah.
Stalker!
Sony spent so much time trying to make, like, Halo and Gears of War killers that eventually they just kind of gave up on all of them. This game really needs a remaster, though. Oh, I think the car is about to explode. I thought it had already exploded because it was on fire. What is the point of cover in this game 9 times out of 10? Seriously? That guy died. I needed to stop aiming at me for a second. Oh, come the hell on. Damn it. What is the point of cover in this game? I have grenades. All of the grenades. I don't care if those work or not. They are working, though. Oh, what killed me? I don't even know what killed me there. Oh, I think I know what killed me. It fired a rocket, didn't it? Twitcher? What? There we go. Woo! That wasn't a fun fight.
Mitchell to command. Site secure. All stalkers down. You've got your convoy. How about getting us a sodding medic?
Sodding medic. Ooh, there's the yellow. They've got something in there.
I picked up Hale after the mission. I had seen him approach the containment cell on the convoy. The cell had 14-inch lead walls, but even so, given Hale's condition, I didn't want him anywhere near it. With the stalkers gone, we were able to airlift the cell back to Northern Command. The exchange with the Americans would have to wait. We were about to execute a very risky offensive operation. The Chimera had been using a network of underground tunnels to attack undetected.
They are the
The
locusts.
tunnels formed a nexus in Nottingham, and if we sealed them off, we would at least briefly have the upper hand.
Into the fire. It's exactly how the locusts attack people, through tunnels. It's always interesting to see two very different takes on the exact same idea. World War II on Earth with infected humans versus whatever the hell war in another planet with infected humans. No different type of infections. Still need the better, yeah. By the way, what time is it? It's almost time for me to intro. I think we're just gonna call it here for now. This was interesting. This is aged like milk. Though to be fair, most PlayStation FPS games kind of age like milk. But between them all the ones I've played so far, this has definitely held up the best. Let's see if we can find someone to raid, though. Who we got on the Twitch side? And then I'm gonna go take a nap before work. 'Cause that sounds good to me. Alright, who we got? We got Icy. They're always a good bean. And we only have Icy. Alright, let's go raid Icy Eclipse. They're a good bean. They're playing Raft, which is a game. This is fun. I'll definitely play more. I'm definitely curious to see where this goes. Mainly third-party stuff that lingered on the longest. Yeah. It's like a lot of the first-party FPS attempts all kind of suck. In one way or another. You too. Thank you again for hanging out. Yeah, let's go say hi to Icy. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Evis Art 2. This has been a video game. Have a wonderful day now, and bye-bye. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas.